Nigerian activist Omoyele Sowore has made scathing claims about the DSS and how he challenged Nigerians would shock you. He said about 1 million youths changed government in Nepal, while 20,000 Nigerians were queuing up for jollof rice. Was he talking about Hilda Bass's jollof rice attempt? Sowore also vows not to retract his comment, calling Tinubu criminal, and dares the DSS to do it worse. Take a listen.
It's in October, I think October 23rd, yes. It was my preference that we should do it in January 2026. But he said that that's too long. Because the reason I would have preferred January 2026 is that this case is not going anywhere. There's no reason to jam-pack the... But he's also a vacation judge, and vacation ended today. So there's limited authority as far as this is concerned. The case file must go back to the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court for reassignment. And I hope the Chief Judge is watching us not to reassign this case. I'm opposed to any attempt to muzzle the right of people to freely practice their religion and or associate or hold a thought. So the governor of Niger State, like other governors that I've criticized, they have no sense. What is the business of a governor? Asking, is he a preacher? If the governor wants to become a preacher, he should resign and go and join the priesthood. It's not his business to decide what. If a preacher is engaging in inflammatory preaching, I think there are laws that the states can use to rein them in. But to tell a preacher to come and submit their sermons to you in advance, does the governor of Niger State know what is in there? Does he know anything about the Quran? Yeah? If he knows it, why is it that he should go and become an imam instead of being a governor? Foolishness. We are waiting for the ultimatum to expire now. Which day is that? We are always ready for them, but at the expiration, ask them what would they do.
What would they do?
No, they can't
do anything.
I don't look. Whatever they can do, we have been there before. So I say, let's go again.
Nothing.
Yes, but I must also say that it breaks my heart that more and more foolish people are in position of authority in this country. Anything that you did that didn't work last time, change your strategy. How can the DSS become the reputation police for the president of Nigeria? You understand? And if you want to defend the reputation of a person, defend the reputation of a person that has reputation. The man himself cannot even challenge me. That's Tinubu himself. He cannot challenge anything that I've said about him. So, but the DSS, they have no work. And where they have work, they don't want to do their work. Their work should have been to be pointing to us where there are terrorists, bandits, and kidnappers across. But they know, but they prefer that the criminals are reigning in the country. And you are asking me to retract my statement on the president. But you saw a terrorist with magazines, about 40 on his chest. You cannot arrest him. You can't even him to retract his criminality. Rubbish people. If I have my way, and I've said it, we will reduce the National Assembly to a part-time job. So, that's number one. Secondly, we will have a unicameral legislative system of only 109 senators. And that's all we will have. But to come to work, you have to go and buy your tickets from wherever you are. And we'll pay you when you are done. Maybe they will sit 12 times in a year. That's all. Pass the budget. After that, they go back to their normal jobs. Yeah, these ones are not. They are not National Assembly people. These are hustlers. Businessmen, Yahoo, Ponzi schemers. These are in the first place. INEC is one of the branches of the APC. So anytime INEC is telling you they are just I shouldn't be laughing. INEC is a joke. But whether they do early campaigns or late campaigns, what would have been important to me is for the Nigerian people to actually take a stand against the APC or any other political party that has betrayed them in the past. Whether it's APC, PDP, or their junior sister or cousin or uncle in the ADC, or any one of these fake political parties. It's for the Nigerian people to decide against them. Early campaign or whatever they call it, it's not the issue. it is their inability to deliver on any campaign, whether it is done early or late. That's the problem with Nigeria. So our problem, or our prescription for Nigeria for revolution, has made it very clear that the idea of a heterogeneous Nigeria is an excuse. There are only two tribes in Nigeria that I know, the oppressors and the oppressed. Those are the only two. That's not heterogeneity. It's just two branches opposing each other. So there's no Hausa person that doesn't go hungry, or Igbo man that doesn't go hungry or don't get sick. So, but with regards to Nepal, I have, when it happened last week, a lot of Nigerians are always excited about something that happens elsewhere. And when it is time for them to do it in their own country, they will go and queue up to eat jollof rice. And that's not a sign of people who are serious. Yeah, the number of youths in Nepal that changed the government in Nepal, probably there about 1 million. The number of youths that went to queue up for a rice that they couldn't get was 20,000 registered. So imagine, we need to get more serious. That's my position. But
rice does not stop anything. She's just that is her business, and she needs support.
I didn't mention anybody's name. I don't even know who was cooking rice. But I know that there was a rice event last week, and the solution to every problem cannot be rice. Anyways, we are not practicing orizatocracy. Government for rice by rice. My issue with all the governors, those are the ones you know, is from the president to local government councillors, is that they are useless. And as a result, they must be called out to be who they are. They call their appropriate name. If you are useless to me, I'll say it publicly. So I have labeled the president, the governor. Taraba is so far the worst from the records we are getting. The governor, Taraba, it's better that Taraba doesn't even have a governor than the person that is masquerading as a governor there now. The whole place is broken. But it's not limited to Taraba. It's also in Ondo State, in Borno State. We have dealt with Gombe State. We have dealt with Bauchi State. We have also dealt with even Oyo State. So everybody is going to get their own. Very soon. If it has not reached you, it's coming your way.
Who are the people destroying Nigeria finally?
The governors, president, senators, Nigeria police, Nigerian army, DSS or SSS. Everybody who is supposed to protect us, who didn't is destroying Nigeria. The teachers who are paid to teach, who refuse to teach, are destroying Nigeria. The doctors who are supposed to treat people who refuse when they are destroying Nigeria. The police officers that turn black to blue is destroying Nigeria. The custom officer who is helping smugglers is destroying Nigeria. The army that looks the other way when they are bandits and terrorists is destroying Nigeria. The media that refuse to report the truth is destroying Nigeria. That turn black to blue is destroying Nigeria. The custom officer who is helping smugglers is destroying Nigeria. The army that looks the other way.
Thanks for watching. Comment, like, share, and subscribe.